You now know how to create component skins and draw graphics within them using MXML. In this video, you will learn how to create a contract between a component skin and a custom component. You will also learn how to use the value set for a custom property in the skin definition. This is the employee portal application that you completed in the last exercise. You created an application skin and you use graphic code generated by Adobe Illustrator CS5 to apply this blue background to the header area. You also applied a skin to 3 of the panel instances with orange highlights on a gray header bar. In this video, I will show you how to extend the panel container to create a custom property that will accept different color values for the implementation in the skin. This is the main application file for the employee portal site. Currently, there are 4 custom components: the Employee of the Month, Employee Directory, Cafeteria Special, and Monthly Events components. I'm highlighting all 4 of the components and then commenting them out and saving the file. Within the Package Explorer, I'm right-clicking on the Components package and selecting New MXML Component. In the New MXML Component dialog, I'm naming the component Employee Portal Panel, and then clicking the Browse button next to the Based On field. Within the Based On dialog, I'm typing Panel and selecting the Spark Panel Container Component class. I'm setting the width to 250 and the height to 475, and then I'm clicking Finish to see the new MXML component file open in the editor view. Now I want to be able to add a custom color property to each of the panel instances. I'm cleaning up the code a bit and then adding a script block. Inside the script block, I'm declaring a public variable named panel title color that's data typed as a uint. It will be accepting a color value. I'm saving the file and returning to the main application file. After the commented component tags, I'm creating an instance of the Employee Portal Panel custom component that I just created. To the opening tag, I'm adding the title property with the value of Employee of the Month. I'm pressing Control Space to use Content Assist to add the panel title color property and giving it a property value of #64BC48. Between the tags, I'm adding an instance of the Employee of the Month component. I'm saving the file and running the application. There are 2 panels for the Employee of the Month. The one in the back is the Employee Portal Panel instance because it has a title property. The one in the front is the Employee of the Month instance. This doubling occurs because each component is based on the panel container. I'm returning to Flash Builder and control-clicking to open up the Employee of the Month component. I'm changing the component's panel container to a group container. I'm also changing the width and height values to 100%. I'm copying this so that I can also apply it to the other 2 panels. I'm saving the file and then returning to the Package Explorer to open up the Cafeteria Specials component and making the same change there. I'm saving the file and then selecting the Monthly Events panel to do the same thing. Remember that we're not applying any skin to the employee directory. Back in the main application file, I'm copying the X, Y, and skin class properties from the original Employee of the Month panel and pasting them in the Employee Portal panel instance. I'm also adding a height property with a value of 295. When I save the file and run the application, you can see that only the Employee of the Month panel is displayed, and the panel's box is still the same color. In the skin class, I will first need to modify the host component metadata directive to make the skin contract with the custom component rather than the Flex Framework component. Now I can access the custom component property, in this case the panel title color, by referencing the host component instance. Notice the lowercase h in host component. I'm locating the panel container skin class in the skins package and then locating the metadata tag block and changing the value of the host component directive to reference the Employee Portal panel component. Now in this skin, I will create a function to handle the panel title color property, which I declared in this custom component. I'm locating the nested fill property within the second rect tag block, which draws the colored box in the panel's header. From the nested solid color tag, I'm removing the color property value and assigning the ID property with a value of header skin color. Now under the script comment, I'm adding a script block and within the script block I'm creating a private function named init title skin that returns a void return type. In the function, I'm assigning the color property of the header skin color that I just created to the host component dot panel title color property that I defined in this custom component. To the opening Spark skin tag, I'm assigning the creation complete property to call the init title skin function. I'm saving the file and then running the application. The color block in the Employee of the Month panel is now green. Back in the main application file, I have updated all my panels except the Employee Directory panel to use the Employee Portal panel custom component and the panel container skin. Each defines a panel title color property. Employee of the Month is green, Cafeteria Special is orange, and Monthly Events is blue. I'm saving the file and running the application. You can see that the three upper panels display their defined colors, and the Employee Directory panel remains skinless. For your next step, work through the exercise titled Creating Custom Skin Properties.